Palantir made a new 52-week high on the last trading day, Friday, June 9th. So we are going to find out how wealthy investors are trading Palantir stock now, because as you know, the rich are getting richer because of their deep knowledge as to where stocks are moving. So in this video, we will answer this question again. Is Palantir stock bullish or bearish? Because the last time we covered Palantir on November 29, when we published this video, bullish or bearish, we concluded bullish based on the call options that we were analyzing. We'll put a link at the top here. If you missed the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. These call options that we analyzed were worth a lot more than the put options, and so that is why we concluded that Palantir was bullish. And clearly it has been a profitable trade, because you can see the stock has gone up 25%. And these call options at the 21 strike expires April 19, 2024 are profitable. $180 of profit. They spent $255 for each of these call options. So currently $180 of profit divided by $255 of cost. You can see that they are 70% profitable on this trade. Okay, so trading options, more profitable than the stock itself, but there are slightly more risk. But you can always lower that risk if you know how to set up option strategies, which is what we do. If you are interested in increasing your profit potential, make sure to go to our website, where we share the trades of wealthy investors on different stocks that they are trading, so that you can reduce your risk by diversifying your portfolio with better stock picks. Okay, so check out how to gain access on our website. So without further ado, let's get into the data for the current trades of wealthy investors. We can see here that the first 4,362 February 16, 23 strike calls. What is going on? 23 strike calls. We can see that there is an open interest at the 23 strikes of 19,000. We believe that they are taking profits, closing out of this trade. Okay, so that does not tell us as much information if they are not opening trades. Okay, so one thing we can understand, though, is that if they are taking profits, it could also mean that there could be a pullback coming up soon. Because if they didn't expect a pullback, why wouldn't they leave their positions in place to continue to gain profits, right? We can see here the next one, 3,400. This one expires January 2025. 37 strike calls, paying $234 each. So for this trade, we can see $234 for each trade, 3,400 contracts. This trade costs $795,000. So what are they doing? Let's take a deeper look at the chain. You can see here that we are also in this same position. We are not risking as much because this does not meet our threshold for a high probability of profit trade where it exceeds $1 million. Okay, so you can see that currently the trade is already profitable. They paid $234 and right now they're going for $277. Okay, But as we mentioned, this is not a high probability of profit trade because these could also be closing trades. You can see that the open interest is 4,500. But we believe that there is a higher chance that it is an opening trade, and that's why we got into the trade. But as we mentioned, it could be a closing trade. If you want the higher probability of profit trades, make sure to go to our website to learn more. Okay, so this is what we believe they are doing. 234. This is the trade that they are in, is another long call with a positive delta. So this is a bullish long trade here. Okay, so this is longer term though, expires in January 2025. So you do need patience for this to play out. Okay, because as you can see, the April 21 calls that we had analyzed on November 29, it did not become profitable until recently. You can see that it actually went down below that $21 strike price. It was only recently. Okay, so sometimes these trades take some time, and it could possibly be that these wealthy investors, they buy these trades in order to obscure the fact that they know something will happen, because the fact that it goes down, they can make the case that they were in a losing position, because if they were to gain immediately right away, it would be more of an indication that they were trading based on insider information. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so moving on to another set of data, we can see also here the third, but last but not least, the more significant one, $800 for each of these call options expiring June for the 17 strike calls. Okay, so this is also a big trade because 800 times the number of contracts, this is $2.3 million. Okay, so what are they doing? When we go to the Junes, we can see that the 17 strike calls are right over here. And we can see that there is an open interest of 12,000. So there's a good chance that these are closing trades where they're taking profits. Okay, closing out of this trade and not necessarily opening to buy, but closing out. Okay, so even though there is a chance they could be opening, but there's a slightly higher chance that they are taking profits. Okay, that's what we think based on our analysis, and by taking those profits is an indication that there could be potentially a pullback soon, but that does not necessarily mean that in the long run Palantir won't go much higher. Okay, so that is our analysis based on these trades. If you want to learn more and have better analyses on other stocks that are more clear to our data, then make sure to go to our website, and also make sure to watch this video on November 29 when we accurately predicted Palantir would go up. So we'll put a link to this video over here. There was a lot of information on how we were able to predict this rise in Palantir going above that 21 strike call expiring in April. All right. So as usual, please smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Comment below on what you think will happen to Palantir, and have a wonderful weekend. Take care.